So yes, I tried a new layout in as a mock-up in my current journal, and now I am considering applying it for real in my next planner, and I'm sort of working up my courage to to put scissors to paper. Will you, won't you, will you, won't you, will you join the dance? The farther off from England, the nearer is to France. Okay, let's do it. So what I'm doing is, here's my calendar. Oh, okay, to begin with, why am I using these booklets? What's the point of having booklets with a cover and back cover for each month? And why do I want my next actions to be inside the booklet instead of, after it? Well, it's to do with, it's not just an aesthetic choice. I have discovered that I tend to remember to check all the pages I need to check if they're inside the booklet because of the Dutch doors. So, the tracker at the back, the calendar in the front, and the weeklies in the middle, it just helps me to remember, oh yes, I have to fill in the tracker, because the page the tracker is on is visible to me when I'm on my weeklies. And I'm thinking, if I have my next action lists inside the covers as well, they will become a natural part of my month. I will sort of have a sense of everything I need to do this month. The deadlines, the meetings, the projects, the next actions, the weekly, the focus for each week, and the tracker in the back. So otherwise, when I bullet journaled, more traditionally, and had full spreads randomly interspersed throughout the book, I tended to forget about, gratitude lists or trackers because they were, well, it was so random. But when I have everything within its own little cover for the month, it makes more sense to me. So, yes, I am going to try this because, I'm talking about it, so that means I have, on some level, I have already decided to do this, and I'm just talking myself, not off the ledge, but onto the ledge, I suppose. Okay, so this means that this is my back cover. This is where the tracker will go. And then I have post-its for all my next action contexts. I need a pencil. What was I saying? Yes, this is where the boxes will go for my home projects, and they should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's where they go. So I'm just redrawing this on the proper page because I have a new back cover since I need more pages inside the booklet for my next actions. Just explaining what I'm doing here. And I'll post it, perfect. This is where my tracker will go. And back cover from May. So all of these pages I need to cut so that, all of these, so that these boxes become visible from my weeklies, and my next action pages. You know, attack of doubt again. Of course, the downside to making Dutch doors is that the pages become narrower, of course. So will I have enough room to write my next actions? Well, probably, because I seldom use the whole page. So just stop procrastinating, Jesus. And I should know myself. There is a point where, as I said, I've already decided to do something, but I'm still doubting that decision, even though I've made it on an intuitive level. But my sort of, the part of my brain that likes structure wants to sort of debate it for a while longer. But this is the point of no return. And if I don't like this, I haven't set up my June booklet yet. So if I hate having my next action section within the covers of the booklet, I can just, well, rip those pages out, paint over them, or glue them together and forget about them and just put them after the booklet like I originally intended to do. So, you know, nothing is permanent, or it doesn't have to be. You can always change it up. You can cut things out, glue them in, glue in more pages if you need them. As long as you view your planner journal as a work in progress, which I am learning to do. I do like my pristine notebooks, and I am afraid of putting pen to paper, but I'm teaching myself to have less respect for that pristineness, because the point of a planner journal is to fill it up and use it, and I want it to look used. So yes, now I need the corner punch, because I do like my rounded corners. How many pages can you take? Not 5. Maybe 3? Yeah. There, okay, so now I have my weeks. 1, 2, 3, 4 weeks in May. And my context tab. Which covers the project box. So, what to do? Am I okay with that? Not sure yet. What I could do is to make these narrower, you know, cut narrower Dutch doors so that these, at least so they don't cover the whole box, but I'm not sure it's much of a problem actually, because I seldom have a lot of deadlines to put in these home home boxes, home project boxes. This is just next blank page, so I'll put it there. It will still be visible, I think. Another possibility is to, well, either put the tabs up here, but then they're in the way of these. But then again, maybe I should have, since these no longer stick out here in the first book. So I could have my monthly tabs along the side. And these along the top. Let's try it out. There's no reason this can't work. The only thing that is constant is change. And that is what my planning journey teaches me. All right, let's see. But then again, I do like I do like the look of this. Well, I'll try anything once. This is how you wear out the glue on these tabs, by the way, in case you were wondering. They go very, very close to the spine, which is not great. Because it's a bit difficult to open, you know, when you put your finger right at the spine. I'll have to mull on this. I could also cut these in half, actually, and not have full length of the tab. Maybe I might put them here instead, so that, you know, because now, well, if I want to flip to the right page, I need to do it like this. I might want to do it like this. These will be like that. Back and forth, back and forth. Actually, maybe these could just go here, because then they don't cover up a lot, and they are separate and different from the work tabs. So, but then when they're on this side, they need to be, well, it's too fiddly to try to flip it open like that, so it's better to put it there. Just one more thing. This looks weird, perhaps, but I do like my daily boxes in the calendar to be this size, and I need the weekly box here to write my main projects for the week, which means that if I want a whole week to fit on this spread, I need to keep this part and, you know, fold open to see Saturday and Sunday. Or if I cut it, I need to make a line here and have Saturday and Sunday, and I'm not sure I like that. It feels constricted somehow, so I'm trying out having this fold instead. Yes, okay, so why not write in the weekly numbers? So 4 weeks in May. The first one is number 18. And over here, so eventually, or maybe now, why not now, I will put the weekly numbers here. So then I can divide my next actions according to week. Same numbers on each spread, since they're all the same weeks of May, but the next actions are divided by context, just to be super clear about what I'm doing. Yes, okay. And on the home spread, I never have as much to do at home, so I have this, fixing things, online things, errands, and husband on my context here, and I'm not sure I'm going to write them because I'm sort of learning by heart which order I put them in. And the dreams next action spread is even more sort of fluid and vague. Sorry, I keep kicking my sewing machine beneath the table. That's that sound. Anyway, I don't put the weeks on my dream spread because my dreams aren't divided in weeks. They're just a mess of ideas. So the tracker, I will redraw this tracker that I made in my current journal when I thought it would last for more than 1 month. And fill in these project boxes. And what else? Well, of course, the calendar. I'm really not sure about this. I preferred having the tabs along the side. Okay, maybe if I put... What about if I put them a bit, you know, I don't put it at the very edge, but rather, you know, like if I, you know, so it doesn't stick out as much. Maybe that's a better solution. Really wearing out that glue. So it is a bit fiddly when they're not. I'll have to get back to you about this. Not sure yet how I will do this, but never mind. Actually, I made a mistake here on the contact and waiting for page, because I don't need to divide those contexts or this context into different weeks. I don't have millions of people to contact each week, so I just make one list. And this is my hack. The eraser tends to disappear in my pen thingy pouch, so I've just sewn it onto the zipper. I do recommend having a longer thread, because, you know, you want to be able to to use it without this getting in the way. But I do like it. Either it disappears inside here or I leave it somewhere and never find it again. So this is my way of making sure that I always have it with me. Okay, so I have added also a today tab that I put on the current weekly, and I like having it be alone up here. So maybe I'm keeping the monthly tabs along the side, because this is so unequivocal. You know, this is today. It's really easy, because that's probably the spread you want most of the time. So it's important that it's really easy to get there. And it hasn't been in my current journal, because it's sort of been crammed in with these monthly tabs. But if it's alone, it's really easy. So I think I will keep it that way. And this, well, it is a bit fiddly, as I said, but it might work. I don't really know how else to do it. I could cut, you know, make tabs out of the actual paper. But that's a lot of work, so I don't know. Why don't I draw the first week as well, just to feel like I'm getting there. This one, not sure. No, this is better. My mind is at a standstill. Nee. Ja. Okay, so the dates will go here, and what else? Tracker. What if I just put the first? Oh, it has a number 18 on it. Why? It must have picked up the pencil when the glue picked up the pencil when I wrote 18. How strange. No, that's... How about this? Then I have my weekly, my current weekly, and current weekly and first context, and then the rest of them here. Perhaps, yeah, why not? So weekly and next action, first next action spread. Perhaps, yeah. That one needs to be this way. It's just to find my random section. Well, the journaling section that I am slowly filling up with color. Why not make another spread now? I haven't used green in a while, so let's do that.